Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is a presentation video for Brain Computation Analysis project. I am Tasnim Rafia and my group members will be presenting one by one. So let's begin. At the very beginning, I'm willing to talk about EEG, that stands for electroencephalography. It's a valuable source of information about brain activity in several areas. All this information can be utilized to detect brain illness based on distinct activation patterns that is observed from control and tolerance. This technology can also be used to investigate the neurological basis of less obvious or learning disabilities like dyslexia. Now, I will define what is dyslexia. Dyslexia is a particular problem in learning to read that is not caused by mental age or insufficient education. It's believed that between 5 to 12% of population is affected by this disease. Dyslexia's biological causes and processes are yet to find. It's typically diagnosed using specifically designed tests to measure various behavioral variables involved in reading process. Regarding this analysis, the brain signals collected from subjects by using an electroencephalogram machine. The experiment is conducted by following a standard protocoling experiment for an EEG machine. To complete the analysis process, an elliptic filter for pre-processing, that is male frequency ceptral coefficients, is utilized as a feature extractor in and multilayer perceptron as a classifier. So, in this research, we will try to analyze data collected from kids affected by dyslexia, building some visualizations like graph, of course using EEG signals. And also, we expect some evidence about the basic emotion of dyslexia affected kids from this experiment. That was my part, and the next part will be covered by my group members. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. This is Md Raisul Islam, metric now 1725501. As a group, we have analyzed the data for dyslexia kids, and here is our experiment design based on the data given. At first, put the electrode of the EEG machine on the subject head. Then record the brain signal from subject during their eyes open and the eyes closed. After that, experiment is proceed by viewing IAPS, that means to International Affective Picture System Emotion Sequence Picture, that consists of happy, sad, calm, fear, and record the brain signal. Here is our methodology for dyslexia kids data analysis. For the data analysis, at first collect the data from subject, then pre-processing, then the feature extraction by using MFCC, and the pre-processing has done using elliptic filter, and the classification by MLP, and then the result for dyslexia kids emotion. The methodology in this experiment mainly divided into two vital parts, which are important to follow to get the best result for this data. The first part, the feature extraction, which is undergone to determine the important feature of brain signal from all channel of EEG machine. Before second part of the process, which involved in classification, we used MFCC to extract the features, and the second part we used MLP to classify the brain signal to see the emotion of dyslexia kid. After collect the data from the subject, data will undergo a process called the feature extraction. Actually, feature extraction is used to simplify the dataset and to shorten the process, which is classification. Important features are extracted by using MFCC. for giving high reliability and accuracy for training dataset. Training is required by matching up the value of balance and arousal with the respective type of emotion, like when balance and arousal both are positive, then emotion is happy, whereas balance positive and arousal negative, at the time emotion is calm. If the balance negative but arousal positive, the emotion is fear. When balance and arousal both are negative, at the time emotion is sad.
Hi there, Assalamu alaikum. So let's continue with the result of analysis. So according to our EEG data, we did some analysis. For eyes open, the below chart shows that most valence is covered with -1 and +1, which may cause for the mixed emotions, and arousal is always at +1. However, according to this result, we could not find any specific obvious indications. So we can state that when the subject is in eyes open condition, he or she has both happy and free fear emotions. So in eyes closed conditions, it is also the same as the eyes open condition. There are positive balance +1 and positive arousal +1 brain signal. At the same time, it has negative balance and positive arousal from the brain signal. According to the subject brain signal, he or she has happy and fear emotions. So we come to the end of our project, which is conclusions. After data analytics, it is shown that the subject has positive and negative condition during the eyes open and eyes closed. So it's proved that dyslexia kids have basic emotion which are happy and fear at the times of eyes open and eyes closed.